Last year, the Mizzou basketball team snapped a 9-game losing streak when they won the first ever Rally for Ryan game, played in honor of Ryan Luce, the daughter of MU assistant Brad Luce. Ryan is battling pediatric cancer. This year, the Tigers took a 13-game losing streak into the game. And what do you know? Ryan is 2-0. Missouri earned its first win in nearly 2 months on Rally for Ryan Day, taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks, who beat them handily in Fayetteville earlier this season. Cullen Van Leer for 3. He had 12 points, all of them in the first half. Terrence Phillips dishes to K.J. Walton for the two-hand slam. He had 16. The Tiger football team, after that win over Arkansas, bringing out the battle line rivalry trophy. Jordan Barnett led Missouri with 17, 3 of them there. Tigers led 47-34 at half. There's Ryan Luce, the brave 6-year-old, got a standing ovation at the half. Second half, Kevin Purrier from deep. Missouri had a 15-point lead. It was 60-45. But of course, nothing comes easy for these Tigers. Arkansas stormed back. Jalen Bradford with 2 of his 23, part of a 10-0 Razorback run. Dusty Hannas from deep. That made it 66-64. The Razorbacks within 2, but they would get no closer. Terrence Phillips to the hoop for the lay-in. Missouri can finally celebrate an emotional win on Rally for Ryan Day, 83-78 over Arkansas.
They've been resilient all year. And they just haven't had the success that they've deserved. And today they played to win, you know, and as opposed to playing not to lose.
Without a doubt, it's emotional, you know, in every way possible. So it meant a lot to me that the guys, it meant so much to our guys.
It feels really good, but obviously it's much bigger than me. This was the Rally for Ryan game, and like Coach A said, she's 2-0, and, you know, we're extremely happy to have played, you know, so hard and, you know, get another win. You know, we really needed this, and, you know, I'm ecstatic.
The Tigers win a basketball game for the first time since December the 6th. Up next for Missouri, a Wednesday night matchup in College Station against Texas A&M. Way to go, Ryan. The Lincoln Blue Tigers got back on the winning track today. They had lost 3 straight before beating Missouri Western today. Jalen Smith, 3 of his game-high 25. He went over 1,000 career points today. Anthony Verdor adding 13. Just a few short of that 50-point effort the other night. Lincoln, doesn't matter, wins it by 20, 84-64. On the college basketball scoreboard, Columbia wins on the road at Hannibal LaGrange. Westminster beats McMurray by 9. Central Methodist in overtime, a winner over Grandview. Missouri S&T falls to Bellarmine. Women's hoops, LU losing to Missouri Western. Columbia wins big at Hannibal LaGrange. Westminster 82-44 over McMurray. Central Methodist falls by 10. Missouri S&T falls by 12 in women's basketball. This is championship night at the Southern Boone Classic in Ashland. Both Eagle basketball teams made it to the title games on their home court. The Southern Boone boys ranked number 2 in the Class 3 state poll this week, battling the Fulton Hornets, who have had a very good year. Eagles firing away early. McGuire Shear, 52 the other night, hits a 3. 3 more from Spencer Taggart, the Black Hole, dressed in white. Tonight, Eagles led 21-18 at the half. Fulton rallies back, though. Justin Adams from deep. The Hornets had a 2-point lead after 3. Southern Boone back the other way. Sam Sticknote, the putback and the foul. This game went down to the wire. Southern Boone pulls it out, 49-47, winning the Southern Boone Classic. Hallsville beat Booneville in the 3rd place game earlier today, 82-71. Harrisburg slipping past California in the consolation game in Ashland. The host Southern Boone Lady Eagles going for a 2nd straight Classic title, taking on Fatima in the championship game. Carrie Ponder from 3, that's good. Eagles led 21-12 at the break. Fatima the other way, 3-point play here. This game was tied up 31 all in the 4th quarter, but Southern Boone with a big finish. Ponder hits the short jumper. Southern Boone wins the girls game, 45-34. First time since 1987 that the Southern Boone boys and girls basketball teams have won their home tournament in the same year. Blair Oaks and Hallsville also winning games today. High school hoops fans got their fill at Helias today. The annual Central Bank Shootout featured 7 games, the most since the shootout returned back in 2015. The final game of the night pitting the Helias Crusaders, the host team, number 4 in Class 4, against the always dangerous Hogan Prep Rams. Nice feed, Nathan backs to Landon Harrison for 2. The Rackers Rowdies in red, white, and blue Go America. Damian Daniels had 28 for Hogan Prep. The Rams led by 10 points at half, 34-24. Harrison moved to the basket. He had 23 on the night, 14 in the fourth quarter. And then look at this. Bax gets this one to go and one. Elias rallied to within one late, but they wouldn't get any closer. Hogan Prep wins a good one, 72-70. Blair Thompson and the Jefferson City Jays taking on Kansas City East. This game was not close. Ben Folds, good from three. Jefferson City up 34-25 at the half. They would pull away in the second half. Garrett Parker beats the buzzer in the third quarter. That put the Jays up 17. The radio team, Kevin Kelly, the Hall of Famer on the left. Tom Kramer, the future Hall of Famer on the right. Had 3 games tonight. Chuck Cooper, the layup for the Jays. They roll to an 80-55 win over KC East. The Blair Oaks Falcons moved into the state rankings this week, number 9 in Class 3. They celebrated by beating up on Union this afternoon. Dylan Skinner kicks it out to Tim Fick for 3. Falcons up 4 after 1, but they would pull away starting in the second quarter. Skinner fires from deep. Braden Pritchett from downtown. Blair Oaks got 18 from Thomas Verslois, winning 74-40. The other boys basketball scores. Tolton loses big at Sykeston today. Battle falls on the road at DeSmet. South Callaway beats St. E by 5. Calvary Lutheran a big winner over Climax Springs. And congratulations to Jake Neal of Otterville High School. Went over the 2,000 career point mark today. Otterville, though, losing to Sacred Hearts. Back to the Central Bank shootout. The state's top-ranked Jefferson City Lady Jays facing Saxony Lutheran. A good program, made the Final Four last year in Class 3. Mackenzie Gorley with the jumper for Jeff City. Lady Jays were down 11-1 early. Then they took over. Michael Linthicum with the layup. Caitlin Anderson, look at that spin move. Will Haney wishes he could do that. Lady Jays are 17-1 after a 48-33 win. The host Lady Crusaders of Helias matched with Lebanon at the Central Bank shootout. Helias led early. Lauren Alexander, good from 3. The band playing on, but Lebanon led by senior Kelsey Winfrey. She's going to Mizzou next year. Number 1 scored 34 for Lebanon today in a 67-50 win for the Lady Jackets. The California Lady Pintos matched with Owensville at the Central Bank shootout. Elizabeth Lutz hits the short jumper. Her dad, Mike Lutz, doing play-by-play. Did you know he's also a world-class dentist in the city of California? Brianna Disselkamp lays that one in for Owensville. California, though, too much, winning at 68-56. And the Eugene Lady Eagles, they kicked things off at the shootout this morning, taking on Statland. They were up 5 at the half. What a big second half, though. Lexi Dickerson from 3. Jody Polly, the steal, taking it all the way for the layup. Eugene wins by 27-73 to 46. Rockbridge, the Lady Bruins lose to Washington at the Webster Tournament. Tolton falls to Cardinal Ritter. Tipton beats Otterville 55-22. Hockey tonight, Blues fall at home to the Penguins 4-1. And the 7th-ranked Mizzou wrestling team stepped on the Hearns Center mat this afternoon, hosting Northern Illinois. Jaden Cox, the Olympic bronze medalist, still perfect on the year. He won. Jaden Ironman, the former Tolton Trailblazer, one of 3 pinfall wins for the Tigers today as they roll to a 38-3 win over Northern Illinois.